She can shoot it better than me.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Caitlin, congratulations on an amazing season. Rookie of the Year is a big honor. You deserve it.
So Nikola Jokić just said something pretty unbelievable in his latest interview. And honestly, Caitlin Clark couldn't believe it either. I mean, this guy rarely talks. He's not one to hand out compliments easily. But when Jokić actually says something, people listen. His words carry serious weight. They can change how players are seen in the entire basketball world.
Nikola Jokić is the MVP of the league. He's the best player in the world. He's been the best player in the world for the last few years. You know who he has a shoe deal with? I'm going to tell you.
And now, he's basically treating Caitlin Clark like basketball royalty. Remember all those so-called experts who doubted her? Yeah, they're probably scrambling right now, trying to delete every tweet they ever made questioning her.
He had 23 points, came down to earth after dropping 36, 21, and 14 in game one. He had just 23 points and 9 of 21 shooting, but still had 17 rebounds and 12 assists, 3 steals. The man had another triple-double. He's sensational. Slow as a snail, can't jump onto a curb, big tub of lard.
Now, you might be thinking I'm exaggerating or making this up just for clicks. But seriously, Nikola Jokić is one of the quietest superstars in the game. He's not on social media, doesn't take shots at anyone, and he brushes off MVP awards like they're no big deal. But when he actually decides to speak, everyone stops and listens. And the moment he mentioned Caitlin Clark, the entire sports world went silent. Think about it, this is an NBA champion, a 2-time MVP, and a guy known for staying out of drama. Yet, he went out of his way to give praise to a WNBA rookie, and not just any rookie.
Yeah, in awe of the game, you know. I'm saying men and women's college basketball. She's probably...
This is someone who's been criticized, mocked, pushed around, and questioned every step of the way. But Jokić didn't just talk about her shooting or those deep logo threes. He talked about her resilience. He called it one of the most impressive things he's seen in a long time. That's not just a kind word. That's high praise coming from a player who's built his entire career by tuning out the noise and just letting his game speak.
To be here, I think it brings a lot of excitement to the city, and a city with a lot of young talent already as it is, and adding her, she's one of the faces of women's basketball, and for her to be here and under the same roof, I think is really exciting for me, and I think a lot of people in our organization, and just look forward to watching her grow throughout the process, watching her get better. Looking forward to actually being able to cheer for her now. Now she's on.
Then came the part that really stood out. Just 4 simple words. Jokić said, "All she does is play basketball." That's it. For him, that's the ultimate compliment. It means she's focused, grounded, and purely about the game. No drama, no distractions. And in a league that's filled with storylines and off-court drama, that kind of statement hits differently, especially coming from someone like Jokić, who dominates quietly, without trash talk or showboating.
Put up 2 feet beyond half court, so for me to see it in person, she's legit. She's the best. So she's the GOAT. So she's her skill set far.
And let's make one thing clear: this wasn't some PR move or feel-good gesture. Jokić wasn't trying to sound supportive for headlines. He genuinely sees something special in Caitlin. It's her ball placement, her patience, the way she reads the floor, and how she slows down the game without relying on speed. She doesn't rely on theatrics or emotion. She just plays with total control. And here's the wild part: the admiration goes both ways. 4 months now, fans and analysts have been comparing Clark and Jokić. And it's not just social media hype. People are actually studying game film. Both use their eyes to fool defenders. Both hold the ball that tiny extra moment to create openings. They make defenses panic and fall into traps. Their understanding of the game is almost identical. The pace, the timing, the flow, and the result is the same every time. Total dominance.
She's not the tallest. She doesn't have a crazy frame that, but she got women's basketball on lock right now. And she hasn't really been in a while, and a lot of people haven't seen a lot of it. Anything that happens with her is going to be magnified, right? Which is great for the...
All right, so now here's where things really get interesting.
Sports Nike had no plan to build a shoe around Jokić, instead focusing on Victor Wembanyama, the face of the brand's new air immersion space.